Hi, this is Mike Gerdes from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with Wonder Dog Yoga. Hey, today I wanted to talk to you about eschewing, regret, and guilt. Now, I could have thought of another word other than eschew, but I'm told that that's what I need to say. So let's talk about regret. I've had regrets in the past, and what I found out about regrets were it's a waste of time. Not only is it a waste of time, but it draws me right into depression. So if you're a person that's depressed at all, you're probably saying, oh, if I could have done this, if I did that, it's an unintelligent use of intelligence. And let me tell you why. Number one, we don't know how things would have turned out if you had done things differently back then. You can spend some time fantasizing about what might have happened, but you don't know what might have happened. Also, everything that happened up until now was necessary to bring you to this point of now. And now, heaven is. Now is the time that the world's been waiting for you to come true. Right here and now is what it is. And if you don't like the here and now, then we have an opportunity to think newly about what it is that we want to experience, where we want to go, what we want to do. And that means we need to touch into what our real desire is. But as long as I'm hypnotized by woulda, coulda, shouldas, it's really hard to think about what my desire is for the future, let alone be happy with the now, isn't it? So let's eschew regret. Let's take that energy and let's focus that energy on what we desire, where we want to move forward to. If we keep focusing on the past, they say, a person that forgets the past is bound to repeat it. That's a belief system that, yoga. That's a belief system that we need to take a look at. Power flows towards and attracts that to which I give my attention. If I focus on negative things of the past, I'm going to experience negative things in the future. We don't want that. We need a change of consciousness within ourselves to move forward, which means we need to embody the idea of what it is that we desire, what Spirit wants to express through us, what good are we going to bring to humanity and the world. Now, let's talk about one of the most worthless emotions there can ever be. And that's guilt. Anybody ever feel guilty? Do you feel guilty about anything out there? Well, if you do, get this. You had to do what you did to get to where you are now. You acted the best you could with the consciousness you have, the knowledge you had, to deal with the situation you were in. Would you have done something different today? Yeah, probably so. But today's a different day. You're a different person. You've learned from what you've been through before. Now, when I was in my youth, I had the opportunity to do a little sailing. And we would go from this summer cabin that my neighbor would bring me to, and we would get in this small little sailboat and we'd head over to the other side of the lake. And one thing I noticed about that is that we knew what direction we wanted to head off to, but each time we started going that direction, the wind would take us and we'd tack. We had to move the sails, and because it's not a straight line, it's a zigzag. And that's what life is like. That's what our growth through getting to what we want to be, what we want to experience, what we want to do is like. It's a bit of a zigzag. It's an opportunity for us to grow, to learn. That's our journey. Enjoy the journey. This is what we got. One of the best things I ever learned was that success is the quality of your journey. What's your journey like? Are you enjoying it? If you're not, Let's think newly about it. What would you like to think? What would you like to embody? What would you like to feel like? Our teaching says that reality is joy. Reality is love. Reality is peace. Reality is abundance and all things good. Reality is wholeness. That means that the real self of you is all of those things right now. And what our teaching does is uncover that real self of you. And how do we do that? We do that by connecting with Source. The I am that I am, the I am that you are. Let's recognize here and right now, there is one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life. That life is your life right now. Let that sink in. And know that the Spirit, the Christ light, comes forth within you at its highest so that the greater good may be revealed by means of you and by means of me. So, my friends, let's live without regret. Let's live without guilt. And let's move forward to embrace the kingdom of heaven that's at hand right here and right now. So that's all I've got for you today. I ask you to turn in tomorrow where Dr. Maxine will share another love note with you. And then coming up real soon, Saturday morning, we've got our Science of Mind book study. So if you're interested in learning more about the Science of Mind textbook, free class on a Zoom online, but you have to email me to get on, which is RevMike, that's REVMIKE at cslphilly.org. Or you could just go to our website, cslphilly.org, and there's information for you on that. It starts at 9:45 in the morning. We're over by 11. And it's a wonderful opportunity really to learn our teaching for free. Also on our website, you get an opportunity to see the live streams from Sunday, the archives of that, the archives of other love notes, and an opportunity for you to make a contribution to our work. Your contributions over the last 4 months have been really gratefully accepted because you are making a difference in helping to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. And the way you're doing that is by your contribution, and you're embracing a greater idea for the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living. We bless you, we thank you, we appreciate you, and I'll look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.